Welcome to Konawa, Oklahoma. Located in southwestern Seminole County, our town was named after the Seminole word meaning string of beads. The post office was established in 1904, and early establishments included the Konawa Chief newspaper, hardware, lumber, and drug stores, and a bank. MK&O Railway bypassed the nearby town of Violet Springs. During the 1920s, streets were paved, several oil wells were discovered, and a new high school was built. In 1931, Konawa's First National Bank caught the attention of Charles Pretty Boy Floyd on one of his many bank heists. German prisoners of war were held at the Konawa National Guard Armory. In 1963, Konawa hosted its first all-night gospel singing, a tradition that continues to this day. The event has attracted as many as 25,000 people. In 1968, OG&E broke ground for the Seminole Power Plant, creating the 1,305-acre Konawa Lake at a cost of $45 million. The lake remains one of Oklahoma's top trophy lakes. In September of each year, the town hosts a parade on Broadway Street that allows the many attendees to experience the marching band, contest winners, local police and firefighters, exotic cars, pep rallies, and other pageantry. Our existing sports facilities create a tremendous drain on our operating budgets with lingering and persistent maintenance issues. Our track is becoming unsafe for the students, and the existing bleachers and press box for both the track and football stadium are unsafe while also violating American Disabilities Act codes. Our existing field house isn't large enough to facilitate every sport, and the public restrooms do not meet code. Our baseball and softball fields need extensive improvements throughout. We do not currently have a safe trail or path for our cross-country members to run on. Finally, our public access in both sports venues is not secure and impossible to monitor or manage effectively. This causes money that could be spent on instruction to be spent on special program facilities instead. Until this source of money drain is stopped, we will never be able to adequately fund instruction.
Corey Ellis, I'm the school superintendent for Konawa Public Schools. This is going on my second year. I've actually been a school administrator for 21 years. It was really this time of year last year that we were trying to get school started and we were trying to get sports started. Everything kind of fell apart all at once. Issues with sound systems both at the track and the football, softball issues with the water, manpower issues, the track surface, cracks all the way through the foundation. We had air conditioning issues going on all over the place. The lights don't even work, and then we had issues at the football field with a bank of lights being out. It just seemed like everything was hitting the wall. It was obvious that we had to come up with a plan, and that's when we created a task force. And the task force went around and used a critical eye on what the needs of the school were beyond the scope of just the traditional bond issues.
On October 8th, Konawa residents will be asked to vote on an $8.16 million bond that will span 10 years. The projects in this bond seek to consolidate our sports complex to the west with new and updated facilities. It will include a new field house with concessions, locker rooms, and ADA restrooms. It will be centrally located to serve multiple sports and functions. The football field will be relocated to this area with a new field turf, bleachers, press box, and an 8-lane track and field that will allow us to compete for hosting regional tournaments again. The baseball and softball fields will be renovated and updated. A new parking lot in East Access Road will create a single point of entry that will increase security. Walking paths will be installed around the complex and will be available to the public. The paths will be fenced and well lit to provide safety and security.
We are also moving the playgrounds and remodeling the playgrounds to be ADA compliant.
I'm Cashin Ortiz. I'm a junior here. I play high school softball, basketball. I run cross country, track, and I'm also a T-stepper for band. I've been going to this school here since I was in kindergarten, so basically all my life. We used to hold a lot of meets here at Konawa, and now we only host 2. And they used to host the regionals here, and they don't do that anymore, so now we have to go like hours away to go to a regional track meet. It would be nice to run on a track that didn't have big chunks taken out of it.
I'm Don Gallagher. I'm a teacher here at Konawa High School. I've been in the school district for 40-some years. Former track and cross-country coached that about 25 years. It's something that will make everybody's events much more accessible to people. It's going to be nicer. It's going to have plenty of parking. We haven't been able to hold a regional track meet here for several years because of the condition of our facility, and this will give us a top-notch, state-of-the-art track.
My name is Wayne Smith. I was high school principal here at Konawa from 1974 to 98. The facilities are 40 years old or more. I think you only refurbish so long, and then if you refurbish, all you have is a refurbished old building.
By consolidating all of our sports facilities into one centrally located area, we will greatly reduce the staff needed to secure, staff, and maintain this area. By replacing the grass football field with field turf, we will reduce maintenance while also providing a consistent and durable surface for football games and practices, band practices, and track and field events. This bond will raise taxes less than 10%, but we will still be positioned as having the lowest property taxes in our surrounding area. According to 2016 U.S. Census data, the median property tax in Konawa is $345 per year. At that amount, this bond will raise those taxes less than $32 per year. For $2.62 a month, our students can experience new facilities that they can be proud of, and Konawa can start the process of reducing exorbitant maintenance and operating fees inherent in our existing facilities.
Oh, it does affect my taxes like everyone else's. My children, I had 3 come through here, and they had great facilities all the time they were here. But it shouldn't stop with my kids or my grandkids. I mean, there's others coming down the road, and they deserve the same opportunity that mine had. If it costs me a little bit more in taxes, so be it.
No, it was obvious after looking at our district's millage rates compared to other districts' millage rates that we are well below what the average is in this area. Not just Seminole County, but you're talking about the neighboring school district, neighboring counties, with a 6 mil increase and still be below every school that is comparable to us.
Konawa Public Schools is one of only a handful of schools in the state that has increased valuation because of nearby utility and energy companies. What this means to the district is that for every dollar a resident pays in property taxes, these companies essentially contribute large subsidies through their share of taxes, resulting in more funding available for our teachers and facilities. Unlike most schools throughout the state, if we pass a bond, the funding generated by that bond is multiplied significantly because of our proximity to these companies.
Currently, our tax base is the lowest of any school district around by quite a bit. This is something that we can get at a very minimal increase in our taxes. It's like a tank of gas that's going to cost extra every year. And it seems like I put a tank of gas in my vehicle about every day.
Folks, I ask you on October the 8th, go vote. Kids that's coming on deserve the same opportunity that the kids in the past have had.
I think it's just great that we're going to take a big project like this and make it a part of our community. You'll be able to come up here even if you don't have kids in school and get a benefit from it. You sit in the bleachers, watch a ball game, watch a track meet, you can walk around the track, you can do all sorts of things. You'll see the results of this bond issue. The election is October 8th. I will be there. I'm going to vote. My family's going to vote. I hope I see you there.
I came to Konawa because the schooling was better, the athletics were better, and I wanted to succeed in my sporting and my academics and go for scholarships so I can go to college. I have a little sister and a little brother that go here, and I would like to see Konawa go further than what it is now with these new facilities.
I'm excited for great things that are getting ready to happen.
I hope everyone goes and votes on October 8th.